8 people live in this shack, many of whom are children. This family has been living like this for years. A mud house they were building with SASSA grants collapsed before it was completed.
8 la ekhaya. Owe9 akahlali ekhaya ngenxa yoba engenayo indawo yokuhlala. There are 8 family members who live in this shack. The 9th person doesn't live here because of space. We live under harsh conditions. You see now that the weather is changing. We become very worried because it rains, especially where they installed the solar panel. We put an empty drum in the middle when it rains. The house collapsed before we could install the roof.
Government officials have known about these conditions since 8 years ago. These families also face extreme poverty. Heavy floods keep destroying their homes, but children suffer the most.
I built a house and it collapsed. I then decided to build a shack. When it rains, we become very wet. I would like to be assisted with a house. The children struggle with school uniform because I use all the money for food.
I built and the house collapses. I have done that 3 times already until I decided to build this shack. This shack is small and we live in bad conditions. I can't rebuild now because I'm unemployed and I survive with 1 child's grant.
It's sad to see people living in such conditions because former President Jacob Zuma selected this ward as an urgent intervention. 1,000 RDP houses were to be built. 500 were to be built before 2016, but the last time I checked, not even half of those houses were built. We don't know where that 1,000 RDP houses went when there are people living like this.
The Winnie Madikizela Mandela local municipality says the Human Settlements Department is responsible for this project.
The role of the municipality is limited to needs analysis and submission of an application to human settlement. This department funds building of houses on their terms and conditions, and it's only them who can respond appropriately on this matter.
In the season intensifies, the living conditions of these families are expected to deteriorate. These residents are calling for urgent intervention. Lwandile Mbulali, Bizana in the Eastern Cape.